alerts and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, listen to this.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, I get so tired of listening to the same garbage every day, listening to the fake business news network telling you why you should buy this stock, why you should buy, and they're always wrong. Join my gang, philsgang.com, free for 10 days. You're going to learn when to buy a stock and when not to buy a stock. Hey, years ago it was different. You could buy a stock based on fundamentals. You could buy a stock based on earnings. You could buy a stock based on PE ratios. Those days are gone. That ended with QE. That ended when they financially engineered the market in 2008. Gone. Now you got to follow the money. And we have the knowledge because we have the chart. Pro 2 color-coded chart tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell.
For a limited time, you can join Phil's Gang free for 10 days.
Check it out, philsgang.com. Get the truth, get the knowledge, and understand how the market really works. What are you, nuts? 85% of the people do not know how to get out of the market. They lose money because they don't know when to get out. I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I solved that with my Pro 2 color-coded chart. It tells you when to get out. It tells you when to get in, tells you what to add, not to add. Specifically, when do I get out? It tells you that. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Get your 10-day free trial of my Pro 2 color-coded chart and a membership. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
The market's so bad that Wells Fargo's getting out of it entirely. Hugh, is that how we should read this story, or is there more to it?
Well, that's not untrue, Kelly. So part of it is that the market has collapsed. Interest rates much higher still. In the third quarter, the Wells Fargo mortgage volume was down about 60%.
But yeah, they're still underplaying this. They are. It's amazing. Nobody is looking at the housing market. It's going to dwarf, and I've been saying this to my members, it's going to dwarf the stock market crash that we're in right now, which is going to drop another 30 to 60%. The only way that won't happen, if Powell gets the orders from our owners, the 1/100th of 1%, the asset class, like the Pelosi's, and say, enough's enough. Go back to zero rates like they did in Great Britain. Remember? We had that 1,200-point rally when they announced they're going to go pivot back to zero rates. And they said, oh, the United States is going to do the same thing. They're going to follow up. We had a 1,200-point rally. Of course, we gave it all back. That's another thing. We always have these rallies, and they always give it back. I don't get it with folks. When you're in a downtrend channel, a severe downtrend channel, why do you think when you buy a stock on a dip, you're going to be okay? Everything above you is overhang. When there is a severe downtrend channel, when the stock market is going down for a year, that's a downward channel. So that means if you're in a stock at 100, okay, and now the stock's 50, and you think that's a good deal, it's not. Because if you get into 50 with the downtrend, you got to go up between 50 and 100, and you got to get through all that selling. Because all those people are saying, hey, if I get half my money back, I'm out. So if you bought a stock at 100, it's at 50, and these jibber-jabbers tell you, oh, get in, it's a good deal. Went from 100 to 50, get in, that's a good buy. No, it's not. When it's a good buy is when the stock market is in an up channel, where you got institutional money flowing in big time, pushing the market up. Now, if a stock goes from 100 down to $50, that's a gift. Now you buy on a dip because all the other stocks are behind you, pushing it up. First of all, you need the banks to always push the stock market up. And the banks are a disaster. And they're reporting tomorrow. This is going to be really fun tomorrow. Earnings are coming out. Banks are always the first ones. Oh, you watch. This is going to be unbelievable. As I told you yesterday, first thing they're going to tell you, oh, the bottom's in now. We got proof because the last quarter of 2021, profits were up 34%. Compared to this quarter, the fourth quarter, 2022, down 4%. But God, we're so lucky that we dropped from 34% in profits to -4% in profits. This bad news is good news. That means the bottom is in. And just like today, you always remember, I always tell my members, look, anytime they give you economic news, the market always goes the wrong direction first. Like Mickey Mouse, the stock market's like Mickey Mouse going east on the westbound train. I don't care what they report, the market always goes the wrong way first. This morning they came out with a CPI, right? 7.1 last year. This year it's 6.5. Well, they estimated it to be 6.5. And the market went down about 150 points, 200 points, sold off. Because they estimated 6.5. And it went down 6.5. They didn't beat their estimates. Within about 15 minutes, the market turns around, goes back up 200 points. All excited. Now they pitched it. Whoa, wait a minute. It was 7.1%. Now we're at 6.5%. Even though it didn't beat estimates, that's great. Now the market's up 188 points. As I told my members last week, in going to every earnings season, always buy the spiders. Because they always, starting 5-6 days out, they always artificially, financially engineer the market to go up. The plunger team comes in, buys index futures, and keep pushing the market up. Because they want to build a cushion underneath the market, so if the earnings aren't good, there'll be a cushion. I mean, it's just amazing. So this morning, when they came out with the numbers and the market went down, they were right. Should go down. Should go down. We got coffee up 14%. Up 14%. I think this is year over year. 14%. Milk up 12%. Rice, 13%. Butter, 31%. Chicken, 11%. Lettuce, 25%. Cheese, 13%. Soup, 16%. On and on and on. Cakes and cookies, 17%, ice cream 15%, on and on and on. This is what kills the 70% of people in our working force, 70% of our 164 million people who work in this country. This is what kills them. Because 70% of them make $50,000 or less. 50% make less than $35,000. This is what kills the country right there. Right there. Unbelievable. And going right back to housing again. Housing is going to dwarf the stock market crash. I mean, the consumer, it's going to be interesting tomorrow when they start reporting the banks. Think about it. The banks are in deep trouble because, again, of the problem with the housing market. When you have a housing market, and we redid these numbers today, we want to make sure we got them right for you. And when you do the numbers, you know, right after the break, I'll bring the numbers up again for you. I mean, it is amazing. I mean, just amazing the amount of debt. And in 2 years, our debt went up 24 months, $282 billion a quarter. Over 2 years. It took 13 years to go up $100 billion a quarter. 13 years, $100 billion a quarter. Just 24 months. $100 billion went to $282 billion a quarter. That means in 24 months, the housing market, the home prices shot up at average of 50% or more. So in 24 months, housing prices went insane. Why? Because they were fighting inflation, right? Remember, it's COVID and all this stuff. They dropped rates to 2.6%, 30-year fixed-rate mortgages. People went crazy. Now we're sitting here with $16 trillion in debt, and people are sitting with homes that are so overpriced. This is going to be unbelievable to watch. More when I get back. Hey, join my gang, philsgang.com, free for 10 days.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there with the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners and shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners and shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Now, 2 years in, it's clearer than ever that my economic plan is actually working.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. His plan is working. Are you kidding me? We're being destroyed. His plan is working? Isn't it amazing? Why can't he just tell the truth? Why can't any president just tell the truth? Hey, we're in deep doo-doo. We got to get out of this. We got to work together to get out of this. How the hell can he sit there and say something like that? That's ridiculous. Let's take the housing crash that nobody wants to talk about. Everybody thinks, oh, I'm fine, I'm rich. My house in 24 months went up 55% here in Sarasota. I'm rich. Really? You think so? You think you're going to be that lucky? You can make money that easy? Well, why would it go up that fast? For the wrong reasons. Homes only appreciate if there's productivity. That's right. Homes increase if there's productivity. If our CEOs are taking their profits, plowing all that money back into their company as business investment, buying new equipment, new trucks, building new plants, new technology, then the workers, their productivity increases. When their productivity increases, that's a good thing for everybody. But that's not what's happening. The only thing that's increased since 2008 to 2022 was stock prices. But it was a big bubble. It wasn't increasing because they didn't put their money, they didn't plow their money back into their businesses. They took their money and borrowed more money, free money, which is no longer free, 16 trillion of it, paid no interest on it. They didn't buy new equipment. They don't care about productivity. All they did is do stock buybacks. That's all. And the market kept going up and up and up. Not because of productivity, not because of profits, not because of earnings, because the CEOs keep purchasing their own stock. You're going to have to pay for that, and we're paying for that now. We're just starting. The home, the ones that's, it's so hard to get this across. It's so frustrating. We have 124 million homeowners, as I told you yesterday. 401ks, we only have 34 million people who participate. There's 80 million 401ks, but only 34 million actually participate, put money in them. Nobody else does, just 34 million people. Nobody else can afford to. Inflation's killing them. Now, not according to our president, everything's fine. So homeowners, when think about the debt, we have mortgage debt of $16 trillion. And the mortgage debt increased over 11 years. Took 11 years, it would go up $100 billion per quarter. 11 years, $100 billion per quarter. But in 24 months, in 2 years, debt increased in 24 months, 2 years, $282 billion per quarter. So just think about that for a moment. If it took 11 years, over those 11 years, mortgage debt was increasing $100 billion a quarter, but then in 2 years, it was increasing $282 billion. Now you extrapolate that into home appreciation. That means the average home went up from 45 to 65, 70%. Here in Sarasota, the average home went up from 50 to 75%. But that's phony. Homes don't go up like that, as I said before the break. It used to be when they plowed their profits back into their corporation, increased productivity, wages went up because labor increased productivity. They would go out and consume. That's what grows our economy. Standard of living would go up. Savings would go up. People would start consuming, which is a wonderful thing. But that's not what happened. That's not why the stock market went up. People were getting poorer and poorer and poorer. And they are getting deeper and deeper in debt, refinancing their homes. Imagine the poor people who went in and refinanced their homes when their homes went up so fast and they took out the equity. And when this market crashes, this housing market crashes, they're going to sit there and go, oh my God, this is worse than 2008. That's right. You've never seen homes escalate in price. Remember, when you had productivity and you had wage increases, homes would go up about 3% a year. It would follow wage increase. You had a nice economy. As long as your wages went up, your home prices go up. Wages go up, your home prices go up. Wages go up 2-3%, your housing price would go up. Our wages were going down, our wages were going up, obviously, inflation, but just for inflation, our wages were going down. This year alone, just for inflation, we lost 9% in wages. The average person, if you're making, let's say, below $60,000 a year, You lost $10,000 that you had last year. You don't have this year because of inflation taken away from you. So wages are going down, but home prices are going up. Round it off. Home prices go up 50% in 2 years, 24 months. But your wages are going down. Something's got to break, but nobody wants to believe it. Even today, with housing, the realtors are complaining. They can't get people to drop their prices. They refuse to drop their prices. Well, the market will take care of that for them, believe me. It's just insane. And I'm going to tell you the consequences when we get back. Join my gang, free for 10 days. PhilGang.com. Go to my homepage. Learn how to...
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. These are volatile times in the stock market.
Market's up 200, then it's up 800, it's up 700.
How do you get the facts when investing?
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. If you're confused about the stock market, get unconfused. Go to my site, philsgang.com, and listen to my radio show every weekday at 3 Eastern. What is the market going to do? We know exactly what the market's going to do.
Phil's got the answers at philsgang.com.
There's no need for you to be losing money.
Check it out, philsgang.com. When the stock market is volatile, how do you invest intelligently?
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. There's no need for you to be panicking in a market that goes up 800 points one day, 700 points, then it goes down again. All you need is good advice, need good direction. You don't get that from your CNBC and the Fox Business and all these crazy shows. You don't. Here's what you get from them. Thank you, Jim Cramer. But this is something that this really bugs me. Listen to this.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What? Their responsibility is to their partners and shareholders and not to you? Check my site out, philsgang.com.
When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need the experience of Phil Grandy at philsgang.com.
What a difference it makes in your financial life. philsgang.com. It works. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, listen to this.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, I get so tired of listening to the same garbage every day, listening to the fake business news network telling you why you should buy this stock, why you should buy, and they're always wrong. Join my gang, philsgang.com, free for 10 days. You're going to learn when to buy a stock and when not to buy a stock. Hey, years ago it was different. You could buy a stock based on fundamentals. You could buy a stock based on earnings. You could buy a stock based on PE ratios. Those days are gone. That ended with QE. That ended when they financially engineered the market in 2008. Gone. Now you got to follow the money. And we have the knowledge because we have the chart. Pro 2 color-coded chart tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell.
For a limited time, you can join Phil's Gang free for 10 days.
Check it out, philsgang.com. Get the truth, get the knowledge, and understand how the market really works.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
How can President Biden be trusted moving forward with America's secrets?
Because his lawyers, his team did the right thing.
But he had a closet with classified
his lawyers
information
did the right
found.
Again, he was surprised that the records were there. He spoke to this personally. He was surprised that the records were there, and when his lawyers found out and his team found out that they were there, they turned it over to their archives, and now it's being reviewed by the Department of Justice.
Oh, and everything's okay. He's okay. Oh, by the way, they just found another group next to his Corvette in his garage. But that's okay, too. Don't worry about it. That's Joe. Yeah, no, we got to treat him totally different than Trump, man. Oh no, we're not gonna bust into Joe's house with the friggin' Navy SEALs and the Sheriff's Department and no. That's just for Trump. That's just for Trump. Anybody that has that's a Republican, that's for them. Oh, Joe, he's a good guy. Come on, don't pick on Joe. And he really has a press secretary that is she's a dummy. I can't believe they put her out there. She is a dummy. Unbelievable.
How can President Biden be trusted moving forward with America's secrets?
Because his lawyers, his team did the right thing.
But Trump's lawyers didn't do the right thing. I see how it works.
Why didn't President Biden want to see what's really going on at the border?
He did see exactly what's going on at the border.
He didn't talk to any migrants, and he didn't go anywhere that people actually cross illegally. Why not?
But he went to the migrant center, which was a critical place to be. When you think about the partners who are our partners who are helping support the migrants on the ground there happened to be no migrants at the facility.
Yeah, no migrants. It was a critical place. He goes in, the street going down to it was sanitized. Nobody's on the street. Goes in the building. His partners are there, but there's no migrants. Hey, where'd they go? Oh, yeah. Can you imagine? I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat. Please try to be some common sense. Try to stay a little neutral. Never mind the team. I'm sick of team players. I'm a Democrat. I'm a Republican. Just like when you invest in stocks, be independent thinking. Don't listen to the jibber jabbers. I mean, can you imagine? They got everybody off the street. They bring them down to a center. No immigrants there. He didn't go to he didn't go to the border and talk to any ranch owner or farmer How you doing? What's going on? What can I do for you? No, didn't go near them. Didn't go near them. Stands in front of a wall that Trump built. Nobody there. And then he goes and plays with these dogs. The sheriff's department, they had a dog show for him. Are you kidding me? If he's not willing to fix that, why is he willing to fix the economy? He's not. So you got to take care of yourself. That's how it works in this world. And why should government take care of you anyways? And if you want to make money, you got to take care of yourself. The jibber jabbers on TV aren't going to help you. They lie to you every day. Their job is to make you feel good. Their job is to get you pumped up so you go buy a car. So their advertiser, Ford or GM or Mercedes, keeps making money to keep them on the air. They're not there to help you. My God, people have no idea what's coming. No idea what's coming. When you take equity out of a person's home, when their home crashes, they have no value in that home, or they owe more on it than it's worth, they don't feel good anymore. The only thing that makes a person feel good is their home. If they have equity in their home, they feel good. When you take that away from them, consumption stops. Fear comes in. There's nothing like fear when you don't have any equity in your home, especially when you're getting older and you have no equity. People work their whole life to get equity in their home. But what's this nation been telling them for the last 20 years? Oh, no. Pull it out, man. Pull it out. Pull all that equity out. You don't need equity in your home. Prices just keep going up. Pull more out. Prices going to keep going up. Prices in 24 months went up 50%. Look at that. You're rich. And people believe they are. And even today, when I talk to the realtors, they're telling me they can't convince people. This I told you the other day, a friend of mine, he said, look at this house to me. Sure. $4 million. 12 months ago, the guy paid $2 million. So he said, think I should make an order? An offer 3.7? I said, are you nuts? He was willing to pay 3.7 for a house to 12 months ago, and he's not the only one here in Sarasota. 12 months ago was $2 million. He's willing to pay him a vig. Are you kidding? People will not drop their home prices. Here's the problem with housing. Housing's not liquid. The housing market is not a liquid market. That's the one thing I always liked about the stock market. It's liquid. I can get in a stock, and if I'm wrong, I can click that mouse, boom, and I'm out. I'm gone. I always have buyers on the other side. What a beautiful feeling that is. I get in a stock, I get wrong, I can sell. I can find a buyer immediately. There's no better business than the stock business because of that alone. It's liquid. The housing business is the worst business in the world. Worst business in the world. Oh, yeah, you do good flipping in a short period of time when things are just lined up perfect. But the stock market has consistency. It's always liquid. No matter what the economy is, you can sell that stock. And the beautiful thing, you can sell the stock short and make money. You can't do that with a home. A home is not an investment. No, but people treat them as an investment. A home should be looked at as security. Security. Work hard to get that mortgage paid off. Don't do anything to get that mortgage paid off. Now you got security. That's the only way you're going to get security. The government's not going to give you security. What are you going to get, Social Security? I mean, it's insane. Savings have dropped from 32% of disposable income to 2.2%. That's unbelievable. People don't have savings. 1.5 trillion home equity in the last 90 days. 3 months gone. 3 months. You imagine what it's going to be in the next 6 months? Next year? Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But you can't tell anybody. They just don't want to listen to it. Home valuations are far more extreme than stock valuations. Those are bad. The stock market's going to be horrendous. The only way they're going to be able to save the stock market, and they may be this stupid to do it because they got stupid people. One thing that Biden has done is put dumbbells around him. He has put dumbbells around him. Look at the Buttigieg, whatever his name is, Buttigieg. He is a dumbbell. Did you hear him talking about what went on with the with the airports? I want somebody to stand up that I can have confidence in that says this is unacceptable. Starting tomorrow morning, I'm bringing the guys in from the FAA, and I'm going to sit them down and I'm going to nail them. And they're going to fix this within 30 days. If they got to stay there day and night. Well, there's a problem with that. Biden has never appointed anybody in charge at the FAA. There's nobody in charge. No, there's no CEO, nobody in charge. Unbelievable. Listen, to make money consistently so you'll be comfortable in your life, all you got to do is learn when to buy a stock, when to get out of a stock. The most important thing, when do I get out? And if you go to my homepage, read where it says how Pro2 works, at least you'll know how to get out of a stock. It's free, for God's sake.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, I've been doing this business of trading over 55 years. God, they make it so complicated. It doesn't have to be. The best way to learn is to follow me, my actual investments. That's right. When I buy a stock, you follow me. Do exactly what I do. That's the best way to learn.
Check out the free 10-day trial. Learn more at philsgang.com.
Be my co-pilot at philsgang.com. Do what I do.
That's philsgang.com.
Warning. Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60-70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in the dot-com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color code technology chart. It tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days. philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
July 15th, that's when the market hit a new low. And then what happened, earnings season came out and we got a nice rally and a pop in the market.
Yeah, nice pop in the market. You always get a pop in the market in the earnings season because they set the banks up first. Because the banks are the only industry that if their profits are going to be $5 million, but they only come in at $2 million, they can shift money from their set aside for bad loans and move it over and move their profits up to whatever they want. And that's why you always see the market rally before earnings season begins. And then they put the banks in first because no matter how bad the bank, and the banks are in deep, deep, deep trouble, but it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. They're still going to rally. And they'll still rally the market. And they're going to rally, the next thing they're going to rally, they're going to start rally tech stocks. This is what they do. We started, for example, we're never out of our spiders. We're either buying or selling short spiders, or we're neutral, which means we just have a scout on. Everybody should do the same. Everybody should do the same. And then when we get our buy signals, we buy. We buy. And we had a little buy signal. Again, we started, I told people who were not in the spiders, especially my new gang members who just joined, I told them, I think it was around 3,686, I have to look it up. I told them to go ahead and put a scout on. And don't add until you get somewhere around $400. And then if you get above, then if the spiders get above 410, then you can really add, okay, to your a bunch of shares. So we're always there before earnings season because we always know it's rigged to go up. And if it breaks and goes the other way, we'll sell short. Look, every day I tell you, wouldn't it be nice to know if your stock is going to go down, if you're going to lose money on your stock? Well, you can find that out. All you have to do is go to Phil's Gang homepage, my homepage, philsgang.com, and you'll see right there how Pro 2 works. Click on there, and I have videos on how my Pro 2, which is a color-coded chart, tells you when your stock is going to go down, tells you when your stock is going to go up. Right next to it, you can hit where it says Get Started. That gives you a entry into our gang membership for 10 days. And you have access to everything. Access to the whole education program. And during that 10 days, you're going to learn how to sell short. You're going to learn how to buy, of course. And you're going to learn how to do it using that Pro 2 color-coded chart. It's never wrong. It always tells you. See, your chart never tells you if money's going into the stock. It never tells you if money's coming out of the stock. The one that we designed, took us years to do, identifies exactly that. If you're in a stock and all of a sudden money's going to start coming out, institutions are pulling their money out, and your stock's going to go down, it will warn you. If it's green and you're on your way, and all of a sudden it'll turn yellow, first warning. Then it'll turn red, that you better turn around and either get out or sell short. Sell short. And it's so easy to do. So if you just want to know, and you should know if your stock's going to go down, if you know they're going to pull money out of your stock, you've got the place to go. It's called the Pro 2. And again, you can use it for 10 days, and you have access to our whole educational program. So just go to my site, philsgang.com homepage. Look where it says how Pro 2 works. Right next to it, it says get started. And you'll be participating in our Working Investor program. Please. Now, the stock market, as I told you, is in real bad shape. They're probably going to rally the market tomorrow, okay, on nonsense that bad news is good news. And that because profits went down minus 4%, where the last quarter, or a year ago, was up 34%. The one beautiful thing about this, about the stock market is it's liquid. You make a mistake, you can get out. Your house, you can't do that. Right now, if you own a home and you want to sell it, drop the price big. Get out now. You won't. Nobody does. Their house is always the best house on the block. Always the best house on the block. There's always something special about your house that nobody else has. Because it's emotion. You're tied. When you're tied to your home, it's emotional. You're tied to. You don't have any emotional tie to a stock. But homes, people are tied to it emotionally, and they don't think as a business. They don't make business decisions. But I'm warning you right now, please, if you're thinking of selling, drop the price, because you're still competing with builders. That's right. You're still competing with builders who are dropping their prices big on brand new homes. So they'll use your home to sell the builder's home. They'll say, look at this home here, the builder home, 4,000 square feet, $750,000. This guy, same size home, okay, over in the Blue Ribbon subdivision, same size home, he's asking $400,000 more. You got to drop your price. Drop your price. We are now in a climate where it's costing us $100 billion a month. Imagine we're spending $100 billion a month for new climate regulations. They just aren't stopping spending. They're just going to continue to spend. They don't care. What's killing us and why we can't turn this market around is spending. But you should always be in the position, it doesn't matter what they're doing. As soon as you learn how to sell short, you know how to buy a stock. When you know how to buy, and then you know how to sell short, it doesn't matter what these dopes are doing. It doesn't matter what the government's doing. It doesn't matter if they're spending too much money. It doesn't matter they're making bad decisions. You broke yourself free from Wall Street. You broke yourself free from the government. Because all you're going to be doing is following the money. Doesn't that make sense? You're following the direction of the money. Look at gold. How many times did I tell you, we're going to make a lot of money in gold? Remember when the dollar was going up, the dollar was going up, the dollar was going up? That's the other thing that's going to kill these earnings, why earnings are so bad. Because remember how the dollar kept going up and up and up, and I kept warning you. I said, man, this is going to kill earnings. Because when the dollar keeps going up, it kills the earnings of companies who sell stuff overseas. And you go back a year, and you'll see that the dollar started to rally back in, really rally, started back in January 24th. Oh, let's go back further than that. It goes back further than that. The dollar started to rally back in January 2021. And boy, it really started to rally at around March 2022. And it kept going up and up and up until it stopped rallying around October 21st. But if you just go back and look at, I don't know, just go back to January 14th, 2021 to, let's say, September 27th, 2022, the dollar kept going up and up and up. That meant that earnings were going to come down, 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 down. If you knew that, you'd be shorting. These are things you got to learn. But the important thing is, if you have my Pro 2 color-coded chart, you don't even know that. All of a sudden, the color-coded chart is going to turn red. In fact, When the dollar was going down, you could have been shorting the dollar. If you got into the dollar when it turned red at $30.15, it's now $27.49. You had a 10% return already. If you got in around November 2nd, 2022, you'd have about a 9% return already, because shorting, you knew how to short it. What a difference when you know how to short. It's unbelievable. Look, again, I know you're not going to believe this, but the stock market is going to be the worst crash we ever had. The only way it won't crash if they decide to go back to zero rates. The housing market is going to be worse than the stock market because it affects more people. When homeowners feel poor, the consumption stops dead. That doesn't happen with 34 million people who have 401ks. Please join my gang. Go to my homepage, how Pro2 works, and then hit Get Started. So you'll be in free for 10 days. See you on the chart.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.